and it's all coming down to this Sunday night season finale. Ugh. So today we're getting a sneak peek from Susan herself. Please welcome back Teri Hatcher.
Thank you so much.
I have to ask you, because we all watched you on American Idol Gives Back. I think we even have a clip. Can we show? This was Teri Hatcher singing you in front of millions of people. How did you feel?
Well, it was, okay, look at me now. That's how I felt. Because it was just in front of millions of people again. Okay. No, you know what? I was really trying to concentrate on the charity aspect of it. It's this great group called Band from TV that's a bunch of actors from different TV shows. And we perform and raise a lot of money, like close to $1 million for charity they've raised. So it was about that. And yes, but of course I was terrified.
But was it your secret fantasy when you were a little girl to sing like that?
You know, I love it. I did cabaret for 7 months. Sally Bowles a long time ago, and
wasn't that long ago, baby?
It was. I'm so old. It was a long time. It was like 10 years ago. That feels like a long time. Okay. Anyways, so I have, but I'm an actress who I guess sings, but it's fun. It's fun, and I'd like to do more of it. And thank you guys for supporting it.
I had to do a double take. I thought it was a blast. And then wait, on the show now, your character that's been pregnant, you just had a baby boy on the show. Susan did.
Thank you.
I know. Congratulations on the baby. But you said it affected you in your real life being pregnant, right?
It was really wild. I was almost the whole year, and I liked it better when I was actually fully pregnant, because in the beginning I just had these pads where Felicity would say, like, looks like you just had a hamburger, you know, whatever, like, and just, you know, I just sort of looked fat, like not pregnant, that thing, and then people would be taking pictures, and anyways, but when I was really pregnant, I mean, I had pads here, pads, you know, my daughter came to the set once, and she was like, Mommy, they're so big, and I'm like, it's not from, you know, it's fake, like, everywhere, it's just pads everywhere, and it looked really, you know what, I did find myself eating a lot during the day, and then I would have to take that thing off at the end of the night, and I'd be like, oh, I don't fix it, we're not talking about breastfeeding anymore.
We just, this whole thing of you put on the pad, nothing weird like that?
No, nothing weird happened, but it did, I think I did really embrace, you know, what that beautiful feeling is like to feel pregnant. It was fun, and I kind of miss it now that we've had the baby.
Tell me something about Desperate Housewives. I was reading you guys have got 3 more years, and that's it. Is that a rumor? Well,
no, I actually think that Mark has sort of confirmed that, the creator of the show, and you know, so pulling my budget together.
Well, 3 years.
But I would do the show forever. I mean, I love the show, and what's so exciting about the finale, you know, the last 2 minutes of, I can't tell you what happens.
Well, I was going to say, you bought us a sneak peek of your 2-hour season finale, so let's take a look.
What are those?
Well, it's cute, aren't they? It's a hospital tradition.
Get them out of here now. Why?
Because my husband is terrified of balloons. He was once molested by a clown.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, I got it. What's going on?
I'm sorry, sir. We didn't know about the clown.
Why does that say Connor?
Is that what it said?
We had Maynard ones printed up, but Mrs. Delfino went to the record, so...
Susan, what's going on?
Well, I hate the name Maynard.
Really? I like it.
Get out.
Okay. Now you said that The season finale, this was one of the most innovative cliffhangers that you've ever seen.
I really think it is. I can't tell you what happens, but in the last 2 minutes, you know, something happens that just really sets up, like you think these shows go on. You think, okay, what's going to happen next year? It just sets up a place where it's just all new stories. And every character, I think Susan's going to be totally different than what she's been like for the last 4 years. And I think the other characters have that opportunity too, which is really exciting to play.
Well, you've mastered that. You mastered her, like, vulnerability so well.
The needy love me, you know, get into trouble. Well, you know,
Is it supposed to be a jump into the future show?
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah, but you'll
did I let that out of the bag?
No. I think that's out there, but I'm not confirming anything. But it's just really great, and I think it's going to set up really exciting stories for next year for everybody.
Didn't you have a Susan moment jogging the other day? I heard.
Sometimes people say that. Are you Susan or are you acting? I was jogging early in the morning in the hills by my house in Los Angeles, and I was jogging down this path, and out from some leaves just flew something, you know, and I kept kind of jogging, I turned and looked, and my brain was going, you know, deer, coyote, like, what is that? And I stopped, it was a mountain lion. And I don't know if you've heard on the news, people have been, so I'm not crazy, people have been, and I was one of them who saw a mountain. And so,
does he have an agent?
So I kept jogging, and this path, you go down and you have to turn around and come back. It's like a dead end thing. So I'm thinking, well, now the mountain lion is up and angry, and I'm completely like
smells human being.
I'm completely by myself up there.
Wow.
So I get to the end, and I'm literally it backs up into these kind of, you know, mansions with these huge walls, and I'm literally standing there going, hello, hello, can anyone hear me over there? Yeah, and I'm thinking, like, I'm going to crawl over this gate. I mean, it's absolutely what would happen to Susan, and I stood there thinking, I am now Susan. I've run past a mountain lion, and I'm yelling.
Happened?
Well, I actually crawled down this hill to Laurel Canyon through this major street. Like, I really, it was like the hill was so steep, I had to hold on to the trees, like, as I was, you know. It was, anyways, I got away.
Where's the cat?
Well, apparently he's still out because I just heard about him on the news.
Mark Teri is, like, writing this all down.
It's from a zoo or something?
No, they're
out there. They used to walk all down the street that I lived on when I was living there. They would come out of the canyon and go walking, because if they can't find any water, they're like, you know what, I'm going to go to so-and-so's house.
Yeah, it's true.
And you have the gate opening, because this is why, you know, you have to have a gate that you can manually operate. The gate would open, and you'd start walking out, and you'd go, ah! And then you'd have to wait for the gate to finish opening before it would close. I mean, it's crazy. They just walk through.
You just can't believe it. It really did happen to me.
I want to say, speaking of lions and tigers and bears, you and Emerson are doing something very interesting.
We are, and I'm also taking my 73-year-old parents and my daughter. We're going to go to Kenya in Africa during our hiatus. We're going on safari, but the great thing we're also doing, there's the safari company is Mikado Safaris, and they have a charitable arm called America Share, which houses, feeds, clothes, and educates orphans from AIDS, you know, parents. And so we're going to meet with these kids and bring them supplies and hang out with them for a couple of days. I'm really excited about it.
What an experience it'll be for Emerson.
I think it'll be amazing. And the fact that I get to bring my parents too, I mean, it's just, I feel so lucky. And, you know, kids just, I think she is more excited to meet these kids and bring them stuff than she is to see the lions and any of that.
It's a very good example for her. And
we're so glad lions have suddenly come into your life.
Yes.
I know,
that must mean something.
We're just glad that you didn't get eaten by a lion, because we need you on Wisteria Lane.
I'm actually glad too.
Thank you so much, Teri, for coming by. The 2-hour season finale of Desperate Housewives airs Sunday night at 9 p.m. right here on ABC. We'll be right back. Watch it.